2 weeks ago, we invited reporter Whitney Bryen of Oklahoma Watch to join us to discuss her online report covering the controversial death of an inmate in the Pottawatomie County Jail in 2019. This week, she returns with her latest investigation into the two deaths of women in Cleveland County's jail. Our Reece Wetzel spoke with Whitney earlier this week.
Thank you. And today we have Whitney Bryen here from the Oklahoma Watch. She had previously spoken with Rich Lenz about the ongoing situations at Cleveland County jails and jails across Oklahoma. Some of these conditions have been pretty rough for the inmates and resulted in inmate deaths. So Whitney, can you kind of give us an update on what's going on with the situation in Cleveland County?
Absolutely. So in Cleveland County in December, there were two women who were detained at the jail there who died. Both of which had mental health evaluations scheduled when they died, but those had obviously not happened yet. And then we just found out actually last week, a third Cleveland County inmate has died. His name is Joe Allen Sims Jr. We don't know a lot about his situation yet, but that makes 3 deaths at the Cleveland County Jail in the past 3 months now.
What measures is Cleveland County looking to take to help prevent the incidents like this occurring, especially now that it's becoming more of a common occurrence?
Well, the Cleveland County Sheriff, as well as the healthcare provider that provides healthcare and mental health care inside of the jail to inmates, they're actually asking Cleveland County's commissioners for more money to provide more staffing, more hours for healthcare inside that jail. So they're telling commissioners, look, the jail has become more and more full over the past few years. We have not increased staff in that time, even though there are now more patients for us to care for. So we need more money to help us expand that care. So they're asking for about $500,000 to expand care in the jail.
And I just want to touch on that real quick. That would be taxpayer money, correct?
That's correct. That's Cleveland County taxpayer dollars that would be going to that effort. And I should be clear, the healthcare provider that's in the jail is already being paid through taxpayer money. So this would just be an increase to what they're already being paid.
Whitney, can you tell us a little bit more about these lawsuits that are taking place on this healthcare provider that's associated with Cleveland County?
Yes, so Turnkey Health Clinics is the healthcare provider inside the Cleveland County Jail, and they have a few lawsuits ongoing in 3 different states that we know of. One of them is in Arkansas. There was a man there who died of starvation and dehydration, and his family put out a lawsuit in January, I believe it was, suing Turnkey, who also provides medical care in that jail. There's another lawsuit coming out of Colorado where a woman who was detained in a jail there died of an overdose. That lawsuit claims that her family is saying that medical professionals ignored her cries for help. She was, seizing and foaming at the mouth and asking for help, and they thought she was faking it. She had smuggled some drugs in, and a bag of meth was inside her system and burst and caused that overdose. And then, of course, we also have a Cleveland County case from a few years ago. A lawsuit was recently filed on a man who died in the Cleveland County Jail of congestive heart failure. The family is also claiming that that is a result of negligence by the medical staff of Turnkey.
Whitney Bryen with Oklahoma Watch, thank you so much for this important update. And I know that we'll probably be hearing more from you on these cases and finding out more details. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me, Reece.